Welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, your well wishes, and your support. Everything you need will be in the description box below. The High Vibes playlist will be there for your manifestation, meditation, and healing needs. This is going to be a daily download for today, September the 23rd. It took me a while to get here. Hey, Janine. How are you, honey? It took me a while to get here, y'all. I've been tired. I've just been getting rest. Really, that's what it is. What up, muffin stuff? We're gonna go over to TikTok right after this. So if you are interested in discounted reads or just another collective message, I will have those available over on TikTok. Okay. Keep in mind the reading is general. I don't know you or your life. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else who may need it. Okay. I appreciate all of y'all love, your support, and your well wishes, all of your donations, and those of you who have purchased readings. It is appreciated. Okay, what's going on, y'all? I do sing and I do cuss. I hope that doesn't bother you, but if for some reason it does, I ask that you return to Tarot Land where there are other readers that are much more in alignment with you, as it may not be me. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. Let me know if y'all can hear me good in the chat. Let me know. Are we good? Okay, perfect. All right, so let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest by light, I ask you protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my aura and energetic field as I do this message for the collective. I ask you would show clear, accurate, and concise messages at this time on what they need to know for their highest and most loving good. Please and thank you. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Holy Spirit, I ask that you would bring the right person to this message at the right time for the right reasons. For the collective, for this daily download for today. May the highest vibration find us at all times as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy. So let's get into this message and see what the divine has for you for today. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Hey, Bree. How you doing? What's up, Lo? What's up, Janine? What messages do you have? We have Journey coming out, first card out. I'm seeing cornucopia. We got yin and yang. So we got 222. Look. Nice. Okay. What else? And we got financial constraints in the reverse, honey. Hey, Brianna. Uh, hey, Mary. I currently don't offer any teachings of this. This is something I was just guided to do. I think if you did want to learn, for one, you want to be guided to something like this, doing tarot, because it's something that's to be taken seriously. But also watching other readers will help you understand too, like how to read the cards. And then when you get your own, you learn kind of like you go off of what you feel intuitively. Okay. And to me, that's what makes the best reader someone who is very intuitive. That's why I don't really like to call them, well, I don't like to call myself a reader, but generally we're reading energy. But I like to call myself an intuitive. Okay. But if you feel guided and pulled to do it, and your ancestors, your spirit guides, or whoever you believe in is like, hey, I want you to get into this, they'll usually open that chapter for you to do it. Trust. It ain't no way around it. They kept on bothering me with it. Then they had one of my favorites, like, yeah, get this box. And I'm like, ah. So you'll know. So we have Journey, Yin and Yang, financial constraints in the reverse. This makes me feel like finally you all's life is coming together. Okay. It feels like you've reached a pinnacle in your life where we got community here, we got victory right behind it, and we got the fifth chakra. It feels like you've been like, some of y'all, you could have been penny pinching to get by. For others of you, I even mean penny pinching, meaning like taking it one day at a time. If it's just things aggravating you in your life, giving you challenges, you had to like work through those challenges. if this is like having to show up for a business but not having all the clientele, you're still being pushed to move forward with that energy. Whatever this is, it's been feeling like a day by day type of energy. And I feel like with journey and yin and yang, it's almost like the divine is having you sit at your table and you're waiting until the food is getting ready to come out. And I feel like there's an energy in this reading where you're finally going to be able to experience the life that you want to experience. I'm hearing before the year is out, especially if you've been seeing 222, or the number 4 could be significant. Okay, let me get an overall energy card for you. Holy Spirit, can I have an overall energy for the collective? Some of y'all, I feel like you may have been even feeling like life has been testing you, the divine has been testing you. But I'm getting, you know how they say like you have to pay your dues. I feel like the divine is letting you know you've paid your dues for whoever this message is for, and you're finally in alignment with the things that you have desired. But not only that, you're in alignment for the things that the divine wanted for you. There was a preparation that has been in progress, and you have been making the progress thus far. Yeah, happy overall energy. And we got community out here twice. Look, so this is letting you know right off the back. This means that for one, there's about to be a new normal for you. So whatever you experienced prior, it's about to be brand new. It's about to be something totally different. For those of you that's been doing the work, for those of you, you cried, you complained, but you still got up. You wasn't pleased with how things were, but you still attended whatever the divine is telling you. For those of you that felt like, I don't understand why I'm not getting to where I'm going. I don't understand why, even when you didn't understand, you kept following the path. And now, because of that, it feels like the divine is rewarding you with something. And I feel like they're going to reward you with more than what you asked for, more than what you even think you're ready for, because you've been doing the work to prove. You haven't been noticing that you've been proving that you're ready, but there's things that you're ready for that you may not even know that you're ready for until the divine puts it in your life. And I feel with this happy, this is all about being silly, enjoying your life, and having fun. I feel like the divine is saying overall energy, it's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to adventure. It's time for you to experience life. It's time for you to really enjoy life. And I feel like the divine is going to make it a point to have you enjoy life even when the world feels up in shambles. It's like you're like, yes, triumph. And you see him on top of the mountain, and then you see him climbing the mountain on this one. Look at this. Literally, like it's like everybody on the news could be, and you just like, well, put your arms behind your back, kicking your feet up. Like it's gonna be like you watching stuff outside of a car window while you seated in a nice warm cabin type of energy. Okay, that's what it's giving. Like the divine is like, I will feed you in the time of the famine. I will clothe you in I'm sorry, I will house you in the time of the shelter. I will be the shelter in the time of storm for you. I will make sure that you are covered. I will make sure that you have what you need, because even when times were hard, you kept showing up. And that also proves that you're able to make it through the hard times, even when it wasn't visibly hard times to other people. Like I feel like the hard times that are coming is a collective hard times for people. I'm hearing for the nation. But the ones who have been diligently seeking, okay, I'm gonna get a little biblical on y'all a little bit, but the ones who have been diligently seeking the Lord, the ones who have been diligently praying, the ones who have been following their path, the ones who have wanted to give up yet you have followed through, the ones who have wanted to say F this, but you struggle with that you wrestled with negative energy, you wrestled with it, and you never gave up. Come on, judgment. And a lot of people, okay, they told me not to mention that, but the judgment does give you an energy of the rapture, right? Yeah. The final call. There was a call I feel that the divine had for you, and you answered it. Death card energy. What do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit? You're about to go to places where you're appreciated. It's like you're getting a whole timeline flip. Yeah, we got the strength card and the temperance coming out. First card's coming out, temperance and the strength, baby. This is earth angel energy. This is you being able to look, 10 of swords out here with the knight of swords, taking one of them knives at your back and fighting with it. Yeah, 8 of swords energy in the reverse, 5 of cups. This is getting up when you fell down. Come on now. The divine is honoring what you have been committed to, okay? They're happy, they're proud. And I also feel with this community, this could be your angels, your spirit, ancestors, and guides. Like some of y'all, you could have also been like guided to rest. Like you may not be getting a lot of activity from your angels, ancestors, and guides. What's up, Bree? What's up, Tamia? If I didn't say so already. You may have been getting like a lot of guidance from it. You may have not been getting a lot of communication from your angels, ancestors, and guides because they've been wanting you to rest. They've been wanting you to be patient. They've been, because usually in the strength card, the angel is holding the lion's mouth open. But in this one, it's almost like she's like rubbing the lion, soothing the lion. Okay. And then with this temperance card, there's a path over here. It's like while the angelic energy works for you in the background, relax, rest, take some time, okay? And so for some of y'all, the divine has been they haven't been, I won't say they haven't been communicating, but like you've been needing to revitalize your energy, recuperate, re-up. Mhm. And you may still be in the process of doing that for some of y'all. Like it may have started in like Leo season, it's been carrying out to like Virgo season, we're in Libra season now, and then now we're at the fall time equinox. We got the Page of Cups coming out. We have the Lovers. Hey, Erica. What do you have? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing no apology necessary. We got the Seven of Swords. Some of y'all, what I'm picking up on is like, you know how sometimes you'll hear messages about the divine rewarding you and you start picking yourself apart, feeling like you didn't do everything right or you didn't do everything perfectly. Excuse me. Hey, Dayani. 10 of Swords. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the divine is acknowledging the fact, because even with this angel in the lion, the lion is giving like instinct, animal instinct, doing things based off of its own physiology of need. So the lion has to hunt in order to eat. The lion is more like a cat, so it's a feline energy. So it's gonna roll around, and you know the nature of a thing. Like human nature is the thing, and the divine is not judging you for being tired from time to time, being irritated or annoyed, feeling like you've been left behind, having doubts, having insecurities, having anxiety. Yeah, Empress. Because at the end of the day, with the Lovers, it looks like y'all about to get some type of relationship with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, you're about to get some type of brand new solid offer, and it definitely could be in the energy of love. But I feel like this is just a life of you feeling like everything is choosing you. Everything is going your way. Everything is going smoothly. I'm not here to say that you won't receive any issues or problems throughout your life, but I do feel that you're about to go into a space where it feels like it's a whole new world, and the interaction with people are is going to feel different. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm also getting the divine is saying like love and kindness, but I'm also getting forgiveness. Like if you haven't already done so, forgive these people out here that's doing stupid shit. We got the Ace of Pentacles out here again with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Forgive people because they really don't know what they're doing, and even though they feel, and you may feel that they know what they're doing, the true essence of who you are, the way that the divine looks at you, isn't always apparent to people. And so when it gets revealed, people are usually in for a shock of their life. And the divine is like, let me handle that. Okay. What's going on with the strength card energy? I want to get some of these cards before we get into that. Hold on. Uh-uh. I'm hearing that song by Keon Dixon, Here. I want you here. Here. Some of y'all could definitely have like a soulmate connection coming in the future. Then I'm hearing, we don't gotta worry about no money. Let's see. Then I'm hearing, I Blame You by Lettucey. I blame you, oh baby. What you got for the collective when it comes to this spread? This energy I'm picking up on, Holy Spirit. What you got for the collective, please? We got awareness and we got empathy. Yeah, see, look. Be aware that other people aren't really aware of what the fuck they doing for real. They not. And it's like maybe the divine is also telling you to rest because you have been through a lot of situations that weren't in your favor. But with the Page of Cups, I feel like the divine is saying that they want you to look at it from a lighthearted perspective. Okay, and we'll get into that in a moment. I'm sure it'll come out. But empathy and awareness, permission. Because it's kind of like where the divine is taking you, you really don't even need to have no contempt for anybody. Because nobody's getting away with anything, first of all. Nobody's getting away with nothing. And people who choose to make you miserable are showing how miserable they really are also. Okay? What's the strength card? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest white light, please. We have the 8 of Wands, strength card energy with the 8 of Wands. So things are finally moving forward. There's success on the horizon. There could also be some communication that's coming in, something you may not be expecting. What do you have with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse? I blame you. We got the 2 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like there's an unknown. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Then we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords in the reverse. What up, Terry? There's an unexpected offering that's coming in. And I feel like this might be like a money offering. This could be something to change your career. But I feel like this is something that's being offered to you that you didn't plan for. Again, with the 2 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Page of Pentacles in the upright would be you planting a seed. But with it being in the reverse, it doesn't give an energy of you actually planting a seed. It doesn't give the energy of you actually showing up for whatever this is. It gives the energy of something is being offered to you or there's an option. I feel like we talked about this. Can I get one more for the 2 of Wands out here? This could also be the divine with the strength card, 8 of Wands, and then the 2 of Wands is here. You may not be you may feel like you don't have all the materials for something, but the divine is like playing for it anyway. Because I'm seeing the Fool card in my mind. Then we got the strength card coming out in the reverse. Yeah, you may not have all the resources you want for something, but the divine is letting you know with financial constraints in the reverse, yin and yang, you're going somewhere, you're traveling somewhere, you're doing something. Something is coming in, or you're going to be going somewhere, and it could be a new community. Some of y'all could be getting ready to move. This could be move jobs, move house. You could be getting ready to travel, go on some type of vacation. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse with the Temperance, and I feel like this is because you've overcome the adversity. Yeah, 6 of Swords. You've overcome some type of like adversity or something like that. I'm talking about or something like that. You know you overcame some type of adversity. It says money restrictions, testing the waters. I also feel like this was the energy of the divine testing your heart throughout your trials. Like, were you going to turn on yourself? Were you going to forfeit all of the work? Were you going to give up your power? Empress energy. In the reverse, see, look at that with the devil in the y'all know I can't show you the devil, but with the Magician out here and the devil, you see the devil card. Yeah, they was like, are you going to forfeit everything that you went through because you're having a dark night, right? I'm hearing that song by Whitney Houston, Dollar Bill, $1 Million Bill. If he make you feel like $1,000,000 bill. What's the Seven of Wands? We have the Sun card in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Listen, the divine knows that you've been struggling to do things on your own with the small nickels, pennies, and dimes that you felt like you had. And again, nickels, pennies, and dimes could be like you don't have physical support. Nickels, pennies, and dimes could be working a dead-end job. Nickels, pennies, and dimes could be you being a single parent and you having to make ends meet on your own. Nickel, pennies, and dimes could be you living in a world where you want to connect with people, but nobody understands you. You feel what I'm saying? It's something like that, where with the Seven of Swords, it was clear to you. And I feel like, yes, the divine is honoring that this was something that was kind of like depressing a bit. They are honoring that this was something where you didn't feel protected. You didn't feel that things were going your way. You had to walk away. The divine is honoring the fact that you had to sacrifice a lot to be where you're at. They know it. They hear you. They got you. They hurt you. Okay. What's the Page of Cups? It's like with the Page of Cups, you started off as this page energy, right? Then you went to the Ten of Swords, which is the page is like a naive type of energy, right? Not really knowing everything, but knowing that you have a heart of gold and you're wanting to share it with everybody. And then as time went on, you found that you really don't need who you think you need based off of what you experience. Then the Lovers comes in where you learn to choose yourself. And then after the Lovers, here is the Empress. And it's like, not only do I choose myself, but I'm not afraid to go at it alone. And then I got the Lovers in this deck again. Now we have the Seven of Wands. I feel like what's happening is now that you've made it to a certain level where you accept and understand yourself, or you've been focusing on yourself, the divine is like flipping the script and getting you back into a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles. You're getting back to a new beginning, but the divine does want you to go back to this Page of Cups, soft-hearted energy that you once had before, but with the knowledge that you have now. They don't want you to be afraid to choose to work with people based off of what you experienced in the past. Go by what they're actually showing you. Um, because you're wiser than what you think, and everything will always play out the way that it does. And a lot of y'all, you are able to like pinpoint familiar spirits. You're able to understand when somebody's energy reminds you of something you've been through, and you know what to do. Some of y'all, you notice the red flags, you notice the gaps in the story. So it's kind of like, even if you were hiding yourself or was trying to be like, oh no, I don't want to connect with nobody because they could, you will know at this point. And if you don't know, the divine will always show you. This is not a season of sabotage. This is not a season where the divine wants you to have a hard time. We got the overall energy is empathy, awareness, which is that Page of Cups energy, the empathy. And the awareness would be like the King of Swords, Empress energy, very seasoned with your experiences. Then with happy, being able to have fun, being able to live a joyful life. So that would be like Page of Cups, Queen of Swords. Having fun, being available to it, being open to receiving, but at the same time being wise enough on what decisions to make it at what time. And we have the Lovers here twice. And the Lovers is a decision-making card. Then we have the Two of Wands, okay? What's this Ten of Swords, Holy Spirit? Justice. Wow. It's finally paying off. King of Pentacles. I'm loving the music, y'all. Like, it's really drawing me in. But King of Pentacles, it's finally time for your work to pay off. Okay? It's finally time for your work to pay off. It's finally time for this season of struggle and sabotage and sacrifice to be over. Okay? King of Swords. I said the Queen of Swords, but the King of Swords is here clarifying the Lovers. What I say? Like, Page of Cups, King of Swords is giving that energy of like, yes, I'm ready to choose. Yes, I'm ready to be open, but at the same time, I'm going to be wise about my decisions. What's the Empress? This is beautiful. I hope y'all are ready. I know y'all are ready. And if you're not ready, it's gonna be people coming in to hold your hand to get you there. King of Cups with the Empress. You are emotionally ready for this new cycle, okay? We have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles. It's like your last tears, if you're crying any tears now, they will be your last tears of like sadness or depression or things like that. Not to say you won't go through things, but it won't be the highlight of your life as it was once before, because it's time for you to win with people that truly want you to win. Some of y'all never been around people that really wanted to see you win. You never been around people that truly, like, they don't have to have nothing from you but to see that smile on your face. You're getting ready to be around these types of individuals, and the divine wants you to have that because it's your time, it's your season. Okay, can I get a final message and I'm gonna close it out? If you want to follow me over on TikTok, we'll start probably around like 6:30, no later than 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. May start right after this, but I like to give y'all a little heads up. What do you have? I would say 6:30 though, Central Standard Time. It may be Eastern for some of y'all. So what do you have? 4. Final messages for the collective. Is it upright only? Contract. Angel of strength. I got heart chakra, man holding a heart, contract, angel with strength. Some of y'all, you're definitely going to get a new love cycle for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Like it's going to be brand new. Like it's going to be the cycle that you wanted handed to you years ago, where you have options and you can have fun and things can be lighthearted if you want them to be. Okay. Can I get a couple advice cards, Holy Spirit, for the collective? We have peace, uprights only. We have peace. We have patience. Then we got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like you've already made it through that cycle. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This goes with that happy, happy energy. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. We got peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. We got blame. I accept responsibility for my well being. And we have patience. I accept everything that happens in divine order. So this has been happening in divine order, little by little, piece by piece. And remember, I was saying that in the beginning, how it may have felt like you were pinching and you were day by day. It's been happening day by day, little by little. It's like the snowball effect. It's been just slowly but surely building. Okay. That is your message, love bugs. I hope that this resonated or was helpful to y'all in some way. If you're interested, personals are in the link in the description box. I do have some readings coming up. And I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Love you. Bye.